What's going on, guys? My name is Jason V. You can call me Yay. Welcome to my channel. If you're new and been following my journey with Death Note, welcome back. So we're heading over to episode 18 and it's just getting weird, guys. Like, I don't know how to process this show right now. It's just, I don't know how to feel about it. Because you got Light and Misa who don't have any memories of their Death Note experiences. So like, it's kind of hard to hate on them right now because they're kind of like innocent, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hate to hate on them. And then you got Rem, who has like some business guy involved now. He has a Death Note, so it's just weird. Like, I don't know. I liked it when it was more simple, when it was Light versus L and them getting at each other. Now it's just so many different people are involved, so I just gotta see where it's going. So I'm just ready to hop right into it. But before we do, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and hit that bell notification so you know when I post new videos. Now let's hop right into it. Dang, fingerprints, freaking eye scan, freaking pin code, got everything, huh?
Okay, maybe the belt. Huh? What now? How's this, huh? Good morning.
What's wrong?
I had a little fight with my wife, and it's just that my daughter's still young, and I'm hardly ever at home as it is.
Aww.
Ah, yes. It's probably best if you sleep at home.
Surveillance cameras, huh? Well, since we know Misa has some connection to the second Kira, I guess it does make sense.
This is
God's
so
sake, Monster, would you
weird.
stop with this Misa crap?
Yeah, sure.
Man, this has got to be the lamest date I've ever been on.
No, please, just pretend I'm not even here, okay? By the way, are you gonna eat that piece of cake?
Cake makes you fat. I'm not gonna eat any.
Actually, I found that you don't gain any weight as long as you burn calories by using your brain.
So now you're calling me stupid? Fine then, I'll give you the piece of cake as long as you agree to leave me and Light alone.
Not
Even
happening.
if I leave you two alone, I'm still gonna be watching on surveillance cameras, so it wouldn't make any difference.
You pervert! Could you stop it with your creepy hobby?
You can call me whatever you like. Last chance for cake.
Okay then, I'll just close the curtains and turn off the lights.
We have infrared cameras in here as well.
What's wrong with you? I thought moving here was supposed to help us catch Kira. But since we've been here, you don't seem all that motivated to me.
Actually, I'm depressed.
Oh.
Depressed? What for?
Well, truthfully, all this time I thought that you were Kira, and my entire case hinged on that fact. I guess I just can't get past the fact that my deduction was wrong. Although having
Does he really
said
think
that,
that?
I'm still suspicious of you.
Okay.
That's why we're wearing these. If I assume both you and Misa were being controlled by him, then everything we've observed so far makes a lot more sense to me.
I bet L always has a headache.
I can only conclude that Kira's power passes between people.
So Light and Misa are never gonna have their Death Note back. That's gonna suck. It was fun.
It's probably better if I just stopped trying so hard.
Ryuzaki.
Huh?
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, I know, that really hurt.
That's enough! We don't chase Kira, he'll never be caught. Is that what you want? If you were just gonna give up, then why did you involve all those innocent
He
people?
punched him hard.
And more importantly, what was the point of putting Misa and me behind bars?
I understand. But still, whatever the reason. An eye for an eye, my friend.
It's as if you won't be satisfied unless I am Kira.
I won't be satisfied unless you're Kira. Well, there may be some truth to that. In fact, now that you mention it, you're right. I think I wanted you to be Kira. As I said before, an eye for an eye. I'm a lot stronger than I look, you know.
Damn.
Gotta call the room and stop them!
Huh? Yes?
Ryuzaki, I've got good news!
Misa Misa's #1 in 18 Magazine's reader popularity poll.
Oh, I see.
And get this, she's gonna get a lead role in Nishinaka's next movie.
What was that?
Matsuda's acting stupid again.
That is a specialty.
I can hear you, you know.
At least it stopped the fight.
Take a close look at this. Based on this, I can only conclude that Kira is supporting Yotsuba.
It could be. But if what you're saying is true, we can assume that punishing criminals is not this Kira's real intent.
Are you feeling a bit more motivated now?
I don't know how I feel. I think this is just weird.
Our stock continues to increase, but we've kept it below the radar.
Indeed.
Nah,
Everything
bro.
appears to be proceeding according to plan.
They're gonna be on to you soon. My question is that all these people are involved with like all these deaths. So what happens when this Kira gets caught or something like that?
Kira made an offer. As long as the NPA agrees not to pursue him anymore, he won't lay a hand on any politicians.
So that's that. The police caved in to him. Mogi and I have already made up our
The
minds.
corruption!
Aizawa, Matsuda, if you wish to continue working this case, you'll have to hand in your letter of resignation to the MPA, just as Mogi and I are going to do. In a few hours, I'm no longer going to be your chief. However, we all have our own lives, so think it over carefully.
That's true, Chief.
He has a family.
Especially if you've got a family to support.
If you want my opinion, you'd be better off as police officers. I was alone when I started this case, and although I'm grateful to all of you for staying with me as long as you have, I know that I can do this by myself. I'll be sure to visit you at the department and bring you Kira's head as a reward for all that you've sacrificed.
I thought you were gonna say
Miyazaki,
Kate.
As long as I'm alive, you won't be working alone. You have my word on that.
That's right. I'll have Light working with me until I catch Kira, so I won't be alone after all. Besides, with all due respect, there's a big difference between the help of 2 or 3 civilians and the police as an organization.
All of us have risked our lives to catch Kira. Doesn't that give us the right to decide whether we stay here or return to the police force?
Good point. Then by all means, please make
Look
your
at
decision.
him. Look at him.
Chief, wait. If you quit your job with the police force, you'll be unemployed. Even if we do catch Kira, what are you gonna do after that?
After that, I hadn't really thought of it, but I suppose after we catch Kira,
Retire?
I'll have to dust off my resume.
Count me in! I'm gonna quit the police and chase Kira too, Chief!
Oh my gosh.
And I still have my job as Misa Misa's manager. Besides, if I stayed on as a police officer, I'd feel like a total loser.
Think before you open your mouth, Matsuda.
Nah, he has to stay.
Is there any way I could still keep my job and help you in my spare time?
There isn't. If you remain a police officer, then please don't come back here.
But you know I won't leak any
I
information.
won't be sharing any of our information. I don't think it's fair to your families to burden them by giving up your livelihood just to continue this. I can't see how that's a good idea.
Yeah, he should think about his family. But he's been so involved with it, so I can see why he's conflicted.
I said I was prepared to die if that's what it took to catch him, and I meant it. What kind of friend would I be to Ukita if I quit now? I became a detective so I could catch the bad guys, not run away!
Ryozaki, early on in the investigation, you specifically told me that if a task force member were to lose their job under any circumstances, I should make preparations to ensure that their family's financial future was secure. If you recall, a trust was set aside for that very purpose.
Oh.
I'm a little curious as to why you're withholding this information.
This is not the time or place, Watari.
I'm sorry.
No way! So
Damn.
all this time we had nothing to worry about? I can't believe you did that! There you go, Aizawa! Isn't that great
Why
news?
did he withhold that information?
Ryuzaki, I assume that was some kind of test to determine how committed I was to this task force.
It's not like that, Aizawa.
No. I was testing you. I wanted to see which one you would choose.
Whoa.
Let's face it, I wasn't able to decide right away like you guys. I was leaning towards going back to the police.
Come on, Aizawa. Don't be so stubborn.
No, I quit. Now I know this for sure. I've always hated Ryuzaki. I hate him and his way of doing things.
That's too bad, because I like you, Aizawa.
Oh.
I also hate the way you've always got to have the last word. You insult me, now you say something like that? That's it, I'm out of here.
Thank you for everything.
Man, it's sad to see him go.
First few victims, the time of death appears to have been random. More recently, they all take place between Friday night and Saturday afternoon.
I'm amazed that you even noticed that, Chief.
Matsuda, I thought I told you to stop calling me Chief.
I'm sorry, but you'll always be the chief to me.
This is a really important clue, Dad. Nice work.
Well, you know, I can't let myself fall behind you and Ryuzaki. After all, the last thing I want is to be dead weight.
Dead weight? Ryuzaki, please tell me, is there anything I can do to help with the investigation
gonna think that
besides
he's
the manager
useless?
thing?
So you really want to be useful?
Yes!
Then could you get me another cup of coffee?
Oh no.
And for our guests over there as well.
Who are they?
Yeah, who's that?
Hold on a sec. Who let them in?
Those two are the newest members of the task force.
More new people?
The name's Iber. I'm a con man. How's it going?
I'm Weddy, and I'm a thief by trade.
As for Weddy, she's a thief who specializes in cracking high-end security systems. As proof of that, she was able to enter the building without setting off a single alarm.
Oh.
Let's all do our part and make this happen, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Huh? Daddy?
Huh?
Daddy!
Yumi. Eriko.
I just went shopping and I only bought for me and Yumi.
You can eat my dinner and I'll have dessert instead.
Sorry. It was sort of a last-minute decision, but they just gave me some time off.
Huh? Is a time off a vacation, Daddy?
Yeah, that's right.
Yippee!
From now on, I can have a break every single week. Now I can go with you to the park. Maybe we can go to the zoo together. Or the amusement park.
What's wrong, Dad? Mommy, why is Daddy crying?
Oh, that's how they're gonna end it on me? Now that they're not associated with the police anymore, I don't know if that's gonna like make a huge difference, like me watching it as a viewer, because it really didn't feel like they were part of the police anyways. They kind of had like their own thing going on with L, but now they got these two criminals on their side, and I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of like seeing how I feel about it all, like having like these newer people involved, and I'm still trying to process that Light isn't Kira anymore, and so isn't Misa, and so it's just still weird for me, if that makes sense. Like I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm watching it, but like internally I'm kind of a little bit frustrated because like I said, I think it was in my intro or earlier in my reaction, I liked Light being Kira. Like it was just, it felt right. The series was great that way. So I guess we'll see where it goes. You guys say it gets better. You guys say it gets good. So I mean, like this series is still good to go. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to see what happens in the next one. But I'm still curious about where Ryuk is at. What's he doing? Is he just not part of the story anymore? You see, like these are things that are like bugging me. You know what I mean? Like just things of the series that I loved, and now it's just like a completely different show. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the writers were just trying to like create this story in like an alternative way. If like Light was the good guy and trying to help out, and I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. So I guess that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you for the next one.